Thank you, Lord Jesus. All right, so swim jig, what's the difference? Why not just throw a regular jig? Well, I'll show you the head of this swim jig here in just a minute, but one of the main reasons is that my favorite weight is a quarter. 3/8 is okay, but I prefer a quarter. Because, I'll show you this head. So this head is pointed, so it's a lot like that bad boy jig, and this is a bad boy jig, swimming jig is what this is, but this is even more pointed than that other one, and the angle is a little bit different on the hook and everything altogether. The weed guard just is soft enough that you get a bite, but you can also make it through. So what's the big deal with it? You can fish it just like you would a regular jig. Throw it out, work it real slow, you know, bob it like this back to you. You can do that if you want to. But the biggest thing about a swim jig is, and that pointed head, is you get it through this grass real easy. And that's the reason why I prefer a quarter. Years ago, I used to throw a little bitty weight on a Texas rig and a little bitty 1/8 ounce weight. And it was fun, but it's super hard to cast on a bait caster. We caught a lot of fish doing that, okay? But the swim jig, being a quarter, it gives me just a little more weight that I can throw up in there. And a lot of times you're gonna see that I'm gonna throw it up pretty shallow. Now you can still throw it through timber and you can throw it through a lot of things, but you can throw this very shallow and it comes through that grass where all you have to do is just barely pop it and it'll come out of that grass. Usually what I'm doing is I'm steady reeling it real slow, but if I feel it hitting the bottom or hitting that grass, then I'm going to speed it up just a little bit. You say, well, why don't you just throw a spinnerbait? Well, the biggest problem with spinnerbait is that grass gets around those blades, and a lot of times you can't get a spinnerbait through there unless you're always burning it, and I don't want to burn it. I just want to bring it through there and make it an easy meal for those bass.